My music is my way of telling stories, and an important, crucial part of my life is my faith. I'm a Christian. I find that many times we put people that don't explicitly make gospel music into a box and don't allow them to express that when they want to. When I was considering which song I wanted to cover to showcase the metaphor of coming out of heartbreak with God's goodness and help following me, it was a very easy choice because one of my father's favorite songs, I'm talking about my spiritual father and my biological father, one of their favorite songs happens to be Goodness of God for the both of them. And I knew immediately that it fit the theme of the emotions I felt coming out of that part of my life and telling the story I wanted to tell. I think that a lot of times people make light of the impact of things like heartbreak and they make them seem like they're not serious things, but heartbreak is a universal feeling. Everyone has gone through heartbreak in one form or the other, whether it be romantic or otherwise. And in those times when you feel low, when you experience something like heartbreak so personally, you need to find a way of release. You need to find a way to find the light. And for me, my faith does that for me. I believe that God is with me throughout whatever it is I'm going through, whether it's heartbreak, joy, sadness, whatever it is. And for Goodness of God specifically, I wanted to show how when I was going through a hard time in my life, using heartbreak as a metaphor for that, I clinged on to my faith and God's goodness saw me through it. It ran after me till I was able to look at the other side of that. I think that's important that as musicians and as artists that we showcase all the aspects of ourselves through music. My favorite part of the song is Your Goodness is Running After Me. It's so cinematic in my head as I see it and I hear it, but to experience when you're feeling really low and just know that as far as you're running from whatever problems that you have, that you're also being chased by God's goodness and there's no amount of speed that you can gain that will allow you to outrun God's goodness. It's always going to be on your heels, and that is so powerful to me. It's such a powerful image, and I wanted to use it to also explain heartbreak, because when you're going through something like heartbreak or depression or whatever it is, whatever tough time that you're going through, it can feel so alone and it can always feel like you're running away from something but not to something else. But to know that in all that running, whether or not you want it or acknowledge it, that God's goodness and His kindness and His mercy is right there with you the entire time, I think that's powerful. I think that's amazing. And so, if you've been following my music for the past year, then you should know that we've been telling you a story. I've been telling you a story. Chapter 1, stay with me. We fall in love. We decide, are we going to pursue it? Are we not? Chapter 2, let me know. We're not going to pursue it. Heartbreak ensues. Chapter 3, goodness of God. We get over the heartbreak thanks to Jesus. And chapter 4, chapter 4 is coming. Stick around, guys. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now.